How you doing? L Jones back again in the island of Sardinia. This is Saturday the 26th of August. And I'm just giving a quick little update on a few things that I've been reading, and especially about online markets. Look at that beach. Look at that island in the back. It's a fantastic view, fantastic range. I just wanted to give a little talk out here while the weather's beautiful. It's always gorgeous out here in Sardinia. But I wanted to go into about what you should be doing in network marketing when it comes down to what you're selling. Forget selling products, forget selling business. You really should be telling your story. Forget selling products, forget selling business. Tell your story. Tell the implications of what happened if you wouldn't have the business. Tell them all the scenarios on what you had before the business, and tell them how you are meant to be, how the business has changed your life and has changed others' lives. Because that's what people want to see. They want to see that self-improvement. They want to see that it's making you have more choices in life, more freedom, if that's what you call choices. So basically, the best thing is for you to do is to tell your story. Tell how you began. Tell what problems you had. Tell them what kind of solutions you found. Tell them how you got better and got more options and more things to help you in your life, whether it's with family, whether it's partners, whether it's with traveling, all the luxuries that people who've got financially free can do. And tell them how this opportunity helped you more than what the opportunity is and what the opportunity pays and all that kind of malarkey. This is what sells most people. It's the opportunity. It's the lifestyle that you get from the opportunity you've got. So don't sell products or business. Tell your story, because that is what get people. And as humans, we tend to listen to stories as we're growing up. Everything we do more impacts on stories. Best jokes that people tell is with a long story. The comedians, they know this. You've got to use hypnotic words, which is not putting people in a trance, but just captivating them, keeping them in the story, keeping them wanting to know what next. And that's what your story should be. It should be a story of what happened next. How bad did it get? How bad would it be? And how better has it got? They're the points in your story you should be thinking about telling people more about what you're selling, what you're doing, and why it's made you have the freedom rather than have the money. Because it's not what you earn, it's what you learn. And if you concentrate on what you learn, you're bound to earn. So they're the steps or the points today. I just wanted to go in and show you, like I said, Sardinia. I really like it here. I've spent a lot of time talking to my son. Because like I said yesterday, it was more the fact that when you're a working parent, your kids listen to their best part of the day, which is like the school hours, are listening to teachers and friends. And most of the friends are going to be reflecting on what they know from their parents. So you really got to make sure that you can get as much structure in your kid's life. And these kind of holidays allows you to spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, something you don't do when you're at home, something that you just basically take the school for granted. You think that they're going to help, and you think they're going to do all the work for you, and then you just come back after work, after they've gone to after school clubs, or whether they've got a nanny or somebody, and you just believe that that's you're making the money, so you're doing your bit. No chance. That's not the bit you want to be doing. The bit you're doing is influencing and training them and guiding them and showing them how they've got to live around other people. Fair enough, schools are there for the social part, and learn how to get you how you fit in society by gangs and groups of people and friends. That's what kids are there at school for, to learn the basics as well as learn their social structure. But generally, the guidance and the influence should be coming from a good adulting parent, and not spoiling your kids. I don't say spoil them, I say you've got to give enough So when you take away, they understand. Because if you don't give enough at first and you're too mean, then you can't take nothing away to make them understand what you're trying to imply. And if you give them too much and you never take nothing away, then they'll never listen to what you're saying because they get what they want anyway. So it's a fine balance what I've found so far. I've only been a parent for just under 10 years. So just under 10 years, I've actually just I've talked to people. I mean, I've listened and looked and seen how parenting is. I've obviously took a lot of things from my mom. I didn't have my dad around, but so it's not that I knew a lot about in-house relationship with parents and what the father did in the house. So a lot of it is learning, and what I'm learning is the more things I can take away from them, the more benefits I give them, the more. Hello. Hello. The more that with hi, some Italians. Italian people are quite friendly people. They're not really obnoxious like some people, but they are really polite, friendly. But I suppose anyone who's on a holiday, who's chilling and relaxing, are normally okay. Are normally friendly. It's when you're in a tight-knit, congested work slog that people are more aggressive, more ignorant. That's what work does. This is what the rat race does to you. It makes people more uptight, more aggressive, more selfish, because you don't know how and when you're gonna be in that position that you can actually be free. And that's what everyone's trying for. A rat race or one of them hamster wheels is a hamster being in a place where he thinks he's actually getting somewhere. And that is the rat race. Is you feel like you're getting somewhere. The faster you go, you feel like the quicker you want to get there. But it doesn't go like that. It doesn't happen like a hamster wheel. It happens that you've got to be strategic. You've got to be smart. You've got to use other people's time to make your income rather than your time, because your time is limited, and everyone's got the same 24 hours a day, the same structure to the hours of the month and the year. We've all got exactly the same. It's just what we put in them hours, what we put in them days, it's what we put in them months, it's how we build them years. That is how we structure our freedom, rather than the faster we go, the harder we hit it. It's just going round in circles. It's a hamster wheel or it's a rat race. Same as them balls that you put them hamsters in. They're funny as hell. They're funny because that mouse looks like he's going faster and faster and faster, but he ain't getting nowhere, or the hamster. So that's why we've got to try and get out of this rat race. We've got to become more laid back in our approach. No, we want to be more hard working on our strategy, and more laid back in with our results. So once we can start getting them results, then we can start chilling, enjoying holidays like this, enjoying peace and tranquility after you've built something strategically, rather than just hit the road running kind of thing. So anyway, I'm going to be going into all the other things next day. I just want to leave these at a 10-minute structure so I can pass them on. Hope that it's going to be I hope it's going to be helpful to people who are in network marketing or any kind of marketing, because basically I like network marketing because it is a structure that we need. It's a structure that everyone needs to take by becoming an independent business owner. It's something we've got to put in line. We've got to build a team. That's what business is. No matter what business you're in, we're building a team. It's always building that team. That is why I like network marketing. That's why I like talking to network marketers, because they've got that dream, they've got that ambition. They might not have got the right strategy, but they've got the right mindset to get them there. It's just the fact that it doesn't last long, and you need a formula, you need a system, you need something built up so it can take your impatience. Because sometimes, like, they've got the dream, they've got the passion, but it doesn't last long. It's like a wave. It comes and goes. After that, it's back to calm again, back to 9 to 5, back to what they know best, back to what they are comfortable with. And that's what most of us do. We like comfort more than we like out of the box, out of our circle, out of our mindset. We don't like thinking of things that haven't been shown us. We don't like thinking about things that we haven't actually done. We like things that people have told us and what we are, what we're going to be. So, like I say, I just want to take it out. Peace.